Julia Lopez.
Deputy Speaker, on Friday I met 20 incredible women running nurseries and preschools in Havering. They contacted me because they are in utter crisis. Business rates, national insurance and wage bills are all rising, while the government caps what they're allowed to charge and then doesn't cover their costs to cover the free childcare hours being offered. Fees are going up and nurseries are now at risk of mass closure. The Education Secretary is driving private nurseries to the brink while not providing enough school-based ones to fill that gap. And I'm afraid her talk of hope is absolutely delusional. And as a parent with two small children who speaks regularly to the women running these nurseries, to watch those Labour backbenchers jeering the Shadow Secretary of State for asking questions is absolutely disgusting. So what urgent action is the Secretary of State taking? What urgent action is the Secretary of State taking to prevent a meltdown in childcare that's going to affect working families across this country?
Madam Deputy Speaker, I too speak to early years providers, schools, nurseries, childminders right across our country on a regular basis, unlike the front bench opposite, who seem to spend most of their time complaining about announcements that this Labour government is making. And I pay tribute to the early years workforce and the staff in her constituency too for the important work that they are doing. As I have said on in a number of answers to questions, we have set out £8 billion worth of funding. Alongside that, the biggest ever uplift to the early years pupil premium and a £75 million expansion grant to create the places that are required. And that is on top of the £37 million of capital funding that I'm announcing today.
Natasha Irons.